Okay, join me now. Come on in here, Ben. Let's talk about what we just saw here. I need you back here.
Okay.
Ben, okay, so you did a virtual introduction of the new M. Why?
Well, we really wanted to try to showcase what is our brand is all about. Our brand is about inspiration. There was no better way to do that than to try something that nobody else has ever done in the history of the automobile industry. So we took technology that really kind of exists today behind the scenes. We develop our cars this way. We try to show how a car is going to look virtually before we actually create one. And we said, let's bring that to the public, and that's what this was all about.
Now, Ben, Infiniti gave the go-ahead to proceed with the M, it appears anyway, without actually building one. Isn't that unusual?
Well, it's how we design. We design actually in a virtual world, first using computer-generated graphics or CAD data. We then often will project that on a model like we did exactly here today. It gives our designers an idea of, is this car right? Should we make adjustments? That way we do all that before we actually put it to sheet metal. A much more, it's a way you can really make adjustments in live and in real time.
Okay, now you're pushing a lot of new technology. You have the round view monitor. You also have the lane departure warnings system, right? Now you're adding this blind spot intervention. What exactly is that? How does it work?
This is really cool technology. I mean, our idea with Infiniti is to try to prevent accidents before they happen. And with the blind spot intervention system, what it does is, if you're driving along, it'll literally detect if there's a car in your blind spot. So you may move over, and then the car, if it detects it, will gently try to pull you back into your lane again. Really amazing technology, and who couldn't use that at this point in time?
Well, a lot of accidents are caused by that, right?
Absolutely. It's one of the leading causes of accidents is the blind spot. I know I'm a little bit of a shorter guy, and sometimes I can't see out of the blind spot, so I'm really looking forward to this in my new M.
All right, we got to talk performance. You're putting a new 5.6 liter engine in the M. How different is that from the 5.6 liter you already have in your SUV?
It's a lot of differences. The first thing in this new 5.6 liter is that we'll have V-Bell technology. And V-Bell technology essentially is a technology that allows our engines to breathe better. Think about a swimmer or an athlete. As you control the air intake, as you control the air outflow, it allows that athlete to perform better. Same concept with our engine as well. We'll also have a direct injection engine that's very different from multi-point injection. We even have a less friction generating engine because we're going to smooth out the camshaft. So that's just a few of the changes, but all together, it's going to create a much more efficient engine and a much more powerful engine. So, if you think about a luxury car, more power is great, but if you can have that power with better fuel economy, now that's really luxury.
Well, you're promising better mileage out of a bigger engine. And I have to ask, are you hitting the upper limits on internal combustion engines and their efficiency?
I hope not. I think we can continue to make improvements. As we move forward, obviously with every generation, we are finding a way to improve. We're adding more horsepower and we're adding more fuel economy. We've done it with every one of our engine introductions over the last few years, and our plan is to continue to look for ways to do that, not only in traditional engines and powertrains, but in alternative fuel engines as well.
Okay, now you just introduced the car virtually, so how do you test performance, like 0 to 60, if you haven't built it? I mean, does this mean that the M that we see in December may still have changes before it goes to production?
Well, it's the same concept that we use when we design a car. Our engineers will actually virtually drive that car on a computer, if you like, first. They have a whole set of mapping that they use and algorithms that allows them to test the performance. We'll also do testing with what we call a mule. And a mule is just a current model car that we set up to mimic the characteristics of the new car. So the combination of the virtual and also the mule test driving allows us to really, really take, test our cars before they actually go live.
It says a lot about the CAD-CAM technology.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the pricing availability. Can you release that yet?
Not yet. These will go on sale in the spring of 2010. So just before launch, of course, we'll have pricing. We hope to have it a little bit earlier, but stand by, it's coming.
Okay, well, that's great.